Good morning, everyone. Kim McCarthy with the Pipeline Strategies, and I am at Long Lake, up at Glacier Peak in the Rocky Mountains. Oh, it's gorgeous. So I thought, while our photographer is taking some very cool landscape and wildlife shots, and talk about being in the wildlife, being in nature. First and foremost, pack it in, pack it out. Always keep your trash. Always, always, always. It was quite a hike to get here. Not in terms of duration, but it was medium intensity. There is some times when you have equipment on you, it gets a lot heavier. And of course, we're at an elevation that's similar to Cusco, Peru. So if anyone's been there, you know that you get a little winded. But anyway, let's talk about people strategies while we're here in nature. So, a big thing, I think, I love analogies. I love talking in analogies. Let's turn this way so you can see that back end. You can see by the lake. And I get some sun. So the good thing about being in nature are all of the analogies that you receive, not just learn, but you receive. And one is, there may be a trail that everyone takes, but it's your trail, and how you take it is truly up to you. Slow, fast, there are advantages to both, but here's my take on things. If you take it slow, always, just in life, you don't have to be racing. I'm mid-50s, and I've raced most of my life thinking that I'm going to get there, and I've always heard it's about the journey, and really it is. It is about the journey. Everyone wants to get to the destination, but really the destination changes so many times. The ultimate destination is transitioning from this physical vessel and onto your next incarnation or soul contract or what have you. So don't take this destination all that seriously. Things change because you change. A big part of it has to do with beliefs, and with beliefs come perspectives. And the great thing about being in nature is that there are so many perspectives that you can take based on your belief system. So if you find things to be challenging, your perspective is always going to be what a challenge, and maybe even thinking that you're a failure, when that's not it at all. Maybe it needs lots of practice. Maybe you need longer legs. Maybe you're a fish, you can't climb a tree that's on top of a mountain. Just think about things. Take things slowly. And here is what happened earlier in our trail walk. We came across a clearing. It was a beautiful little bog with all of it's the runoff from here down into the Isabelle lake. And there's this gorgeous moose just hanging out in the sun. And in case you don't know what moose look like, they're brown. They blend in with their surroundings. So if you're going too fast, you really do miss out on a lot of what's right in front of you, beside you, or behind you. Just take the time to look around, see what your challenges are, reassess things. Maybe, it's always, your now is always perfect. Now is always the perfect place to be for you. And for me. This is my perfect place right now. It's gorgeous. Here I am on top of a mountain next to Long Lake, and look at this, there's so much wind up here. It's the end of July, and it's like 52 degrees up here with a flapping breeze. And I'm gonna take that. It feels better than being in my present home. So, people strategies. Take it slow. It's your trail, it's your journey. The destination often changes. But enjoy it processes, even when it's challenging, because you can take a break when it's challenging. You don't have to power through. What an 80s concept. Power through, power through, power through. Sometimes you shouldn't. Sometimes you should sit, enjoy, absorb. So, having said that, more people strategies. I think that it's important to, I think that we've come to a certain divide, really, that this American experiment, as many have come to call it, and I agree, it is an experiment, but experiments are cool because you can always improve on them. And you can always add more variables to see what the different outcomes are. So here's my take on the American experiment. Work hard, party hard. That if that's what you want to do, then do it. But if driving a bus brings you so much misery, then the joy of greeting people and taking them to their next destination. There are options. There are sustainable and intentional communities that are based around existing. I know that sounds strange, like it just wants to exist. We all do. It's just a matter of how we want to exist. Do you want to exist just growing your own food, waking up when the sun is up and gathering your supplies? Or, you know, others want to work for 10 and 12 hours a day to earn the money to purchase your supplies. There are always options. And through people's strategies, I don't think that you should focus on servitude and enslavement, because you really don't have to. I mean, look around. This is freedom. This is absolute freedom. Living in nature. And, you know, if you don't need technology, if you don't need electricity, you can do quite well. Very well. And there are a lot of people who feel the same way. They really do. So many people can't wait to retire so that they can just live a life that's not of servitude. So anyway, that's getting into a deeper, much deeper subject. And I do like to keep these a little bit lighter and informative. Because look. So take the time. Enjoy your journey. It really isn't about the destination. If your present now sucks, then your present now will change. I guarantee it. If it's awesome, it'll change too. Change your perspectives so that things are more positive and you can take in more. Belief systems can be very limiting, and they put blinders on your perspectives. So open up. Slow down. And just start taking things in. Kim McCarthy. The Pipeline Strategies.